Shock in the Woods, episode 6.
Yes, sir.
It's your boy APZ. I'm here with my co-host.
Luigi the photographer.
Our Instagrams are at the real APZ.
And at Luigi, Luig dot photographer on IG.
So, yo, Louise, how was your week?
It was a pretty dope week. How about you?
Honestly, it kind of went by pretty fast. Like, I feel like we were just doing the last pod, like, yesterday. It was a pretty good week, though. I don't think I have any
What was,
complaints.
You have any highlights?
Highlight of this week would be, probably, fuck, bro. Can I come back to that? Give me like 5.
Okay, okay.
You know your highlight of the week?
My highlight
Shit.
of the week, I'd say I'm excited because we just got some equipment. Like, we're
Yeah, that's
renting
pretty
equipment
dope.
right now, so...
Shout out to the Tonx Bros.
Yeah, so, my
That
brother
was my fucking
mailed
mic
some of
like
my
this, dude.
stuff that I left at home, and he mailed me some, cables and whatever. So it's gonna help out with the podcast, and we won't
So,
have
like,
to rent our stuff.
Yeah, so like
anymore.
what exactly did you get?
So I got this mic here, same one that we're renting off, and I also have a camera lens, not one we're using for this, but more so for cinematic stuff. So that's gonna be good for
Cinematic,
the.
eh? So like movie type vibes, eh?
Yep, it's a cinema lens, so it's gonna be. It's really hard to use though, so I don't know how. I don't know how to use it exactly. Like,
What
to
do you
its
mean by that?
max
Like,
potential.
what do you mean by you don't know how to use it? Like, is it like you have to like figure out how to play with the focusing and shit like that, or like what do you mean?
Pretty much, yeah. That's it. Just the focusing. It's a manual lens, so it doesn't like just lock in on stuff like with the camera.
Bro,
It's
that
basically just,
gimbal
like-
thing, that gimbal thing you had, bro. Like, I was trying to like work it when you had me like film some shit for you, bro. It's so hard to do. So it's like there's actually a lot of skill in like filming stuff. Like I thought I was just like point camera at whatever it is and that's it. But like you gotta like actually like have like a I don't even know how to explain this good, but like you know.
Like you just have to know how to use the equipment.
Yeah, bro.
I think we should go to like point and shoot stuff. Like I really.
What's point and shoot?
Point and shoot, I guess would mean like the opposite of what I do, where I have like my equipment and then I have to learn how to use it. But then sometimes I need a bit of like, let's say you're like, hey, I need a shot right now. It's like, man, I need 1 minute. But like sometimes in 1 minute the shot's gone. So sometimes I guess that's like kind of the how do you say, like a con of having the stuff I do. Like I like my equipment and what we do with it. But sometimes I wish we just had like an iPhone and that like Osmo gimbal. Like it's basically just like a small version of the thing I had.
Yeah.
Where you just carry it around and just like whip it around and rely on the iPhone for like the quality and the focusing and all that.
Just because it's like a little bit more simple.
Yeah, just simple
I see.
and ready to go whenever you need.
I think I know what my highlight of the week is gonna be. It's gonna be this guy right here. I got this bear from shout out Mama G. I went over to Mama G's and my birthday was back in like August. So she goes, "Yo, I got a birthday present for you." I'm like, "What?" She goes, "I got a bear skin." So now we got Brother Bear just chilling with the boys. Is that what we're gonna call him, Brother Bear?
Brother Bear.
Yeah. You remember that fucking show, Bernstein Bears? Oh shit! Careful, there's like pins in them too, eh? So it's supposed to be like a wall or something. Oh, I'm not sure where
It's
we're
supposed to
gonna
be on
put
the
them.
wall.
I think so. Either like on the wall, or they're supposed to pin it to the ground so it doesn't slide everywhere. But I'd definitely say that's my highlight of the week. Shout out Mama G, thank you for letting me stay as well. We had some pretty good yogurt cuts and Greek yogurt cups.
What was something you made this week? Sorry, what's a basic recipe that you made this week?
Basic recipe or something I made. Like, did I make anything?
Yeah.
What did I make that was cool? I made some like sugar cookies. The recipe to that though, do I really remember all of it? Fuck. I made sugar cookies this week. They were pretty good. I'm gonna post on 8 Munch. What else did I make? I did those parm bites. I don't know if I did that this week though. I made some salmon tacos. Was that this week? I think that was this week, or was that last week? I made salmon tacos, which were fucking fire as well. Like I grilled off some salmon. I made like a cream sauce. So like I'll go with salmon tacos. I made some salmon tacos. So first I grilled off some salmon. Pan seared it with some oil, salt, pepper. And then I got some like some cream sauce. So like for my cream sauce, I put some like shallots, some garlic, some herbs, a bunch of cream. I microplated some like lime, like lemon, like lime zest. No, lemon zest. Some lemon zest, and a little bit of lemon juice. Let that reduce down a lot, and then I added that on top of my salmon, and then I like had some like avocados, like cut up avocados, and I put the cream sauce on top of the avocados with the salmon. I don't know why that shit tasted so good, but like right now, that's all I can think about. That shit was fire.
Damn, you never showed me these tacos. When was this?
I think it was on a Tuesday, maybe last week Tuesday.
Yeah. Was I like off or?
Not sure.
I don't even remember, man. Actually, I do want to talk about like, so you know, last week we did the silly cilantros. I don't know, like, do you want to talk about like the post party, I guess consequences or whatever happened?
Well, did you look at the topics? I think on our topics we got like, will there even be another silly cilantro? So, will there be another silly cilantro? We really don't know. Like honestly, like right now, on Friday I have a meeting with HR. We're gonna talk about the party. I don't really think it's mainly about the actual party, more the after party. I think, but like, I don't know how to really go about it because like it was kind of a situation where like everyone just kind of like left cilantro, and we usually come here and like have like little after parties like on Halloween and stuff like that. So I think it was kind of a similar vibe to that, but like there was a misunderstanding that happened, and we're gonna go about that on Friday. I don't want to talk too much about it just because I don't want to like jinx myself in case I'm in more trouble. You know what I'm saying? Especially as I'm rolling a joint. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, shit's legal in BC. You're fine.
Navigating guest requests from special occasions to unique demands. So, like, when I read that question, I'm thinking more like that has something to do with like if someone says like, can you make fries with no pepper, or like, can you like substitute an item on a menu item for something else, or can you like make it without that in the kitchen side? So like, what would you say that would be to you?
For me, like I wouldn't say that's like a special request. Like people just want things modded. Like it is a request, but like when it comes to like the unique demands, because like those are like common demands, but like I would say a unique demand is when they honestly just like order off like they don't want to order off the menu. Like they go, how do you say, like order off the menu? That doesn't make sense.
Order off the menu.
When
So
they're
like
not ordering on the menu.
they basically say, make me anything that you guys don't make.
Yeah, and then I have to think like, okay, like some things they'll do, some things they won't do, and it also depends how busy the situation is. Like if it's really we're getting slammed during service, I'll just tell them no. So that's like the server's job to kind of like back the kitchen up. Like no, like I already know the chef. He's gonna say no, you know. But sometimes it is worth asking. Like if
Give me
it's
an
dead,
example.
like if it's dead.
Give me an example.
Example. We got this one like old couple that came in, and they're pretty nice, but like they wanted like it was some kind of like I forget if it was like a fruit plate or something. I don't know. And because they did it at the Sister Lodge, Deer Lodge,
Yeah.
they wanted it done here, just because they're like, oh, yeah, like we know it's CRMR, but try to explain to them like, look, it's a different chef, it's a different menu. They don't have the ingredients. Like he didn't have like the hummus, whatever, because they wanted like some, like whatever veggie platter. It was so long ago, I don't remember. But I tried to explain to them, and then
Now you got me thinking about Aki hummus. Like
Yeah.
for some reason, I'm just thinking about Aki hummus. I fucking want Aki hummus now.
And
I'm gonna make that shit. You gotta find some
it's a
Aki
headache
first.
when like you tell people like no, you explain to them, and then maybe you explain it to them again, and they're still like insisting for you to like go in the back and figure something out. And it's like, man, I'm not the one making the food, and then I have to like try to communicate. I have to be like the messenger. And
Yeah.
I'm the one getting yelled at by the chef, and then it's just like, oh man. And I forget what they did that day. I remember like I clocked out, so I was just like, all right, I don't have to worry about him anymore. So then they went and like had the dinner shift, and then like, you know, like my coworkers had to go and deal with them, and then they were still like asking about it. But I think finally, like during dinner, they were just like, okay, like we'll just order from the menu. And it was just such a headache because it was like they were just wasting time.
I can't cap. Like sometimes I'll be that guy. Like I'll get frustrated when I go to places that sell wings and be like, "Can I have honey hot?" And they'll be like, looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, "What? Like, you guys don't have hot sauce? You guys don't have honey? You guys don't have something sweet? Like, get a hot sauce, get something sweet, and mix it together." Or like they'll look at me like I'm crazy, and I'm like, okay, "Fine, give me hot wings. Do you guys have any honey?" They'll be like, "Yeah," and then they'll give me the honey, and they'll give me hot wings, and I'll just do it myself.
Yeah, that's dumb because like that's so simple. You just throw the
But like it happens all the time.
You just throw the sauces in a bowl. You know, I don't get it.
Same thing with garlic aioli. I'll be like, "Yo, I need garlic aioli." They'll be like, "The fuck you mean garlic aioli?" I'll be like, "Guys don't have mayonnaise?" They'll be like, "Yeah, we got mayonnaise." I'm like, "Guys don't have any garlic back there?" They're like, "Yeah, we got garlic, but like, can you guys like fuse that together and make me some garlic aioli?" They'll be like, "Nah."
Yeah, they actually wouldn't do that at Emerald Lake. I actually did it myself. I was like, "Can I do it myself?" Then they're like, "We're not gonna stop you." So I just like did that. Like luckily we had.
Oh, look at you!
Roasted garlic, and then.
Oh, look at you!
Some, like,
you're going above
pepper.
And beyond, eh? For like the customer experience.
Yeah.
Or guest experience.
Yeah, because they're like insisting, and I'm like,
say.
I tell them like, look,
I
we
love
don't have
garlic
it,
aioli,
and they're like, oh, but can you? I'm like, can you? And then I'm just like, I just told you we don't have it, and then I'm like, all right, I'll figure it out. If I have time, I'll do it. If I don't have time, I'm like, sorry, we don't have it. Next.
I'd make a little joke being like, all right, you guys better be tipping me for this. I'd be like,
yeah.
I need a $2 tip at least for this.
Yeah. I can't say that, but pretty much, yeah.
And this is why I'm in the bag. Spider-Man 2, eh? Marvel Spider-Man 2. We just got this game downloaded on the PlayStation
What?
here. Yeah.
I thought that was a video.
No, so it's like, it was a recap of like the last game. I didn't play the last game, but like it showed you a recap. I played this like thing, this what's it called, mission already, but I didn't save, so now I'm gonna do it again. It's kind of stupid, but whatever.
Oh, is that the symbiote?
No clue. So, Luis, this week, can you like give us a word from our sponsors, Tonx Bros?
Man, all right. So we got
pressure.
Tonx Bros. Once again, our sponsor. They help us out a lot with a lot of our questions with the technical stuff because pretty new to the, I guess, like podcasting and like live streaming thing. So they help us out with that. But what they do basically is they're, you know, producers based outside the GTA. Oh, sorry, based in the GTA. And they are music engineers, and they're working on a lot of cool stuff. They're in the process of making an album with Xavier Solis as a follow-up to their EP they dropped last year or earlier this year. They're working on a suite album, which will be the first 3D audio release, and they also have a buy now, pay later service. So if you want a full body of work, let's say you're an artist, you have the determination, you want to make an album, you got some songs ready, but you really want to take it to that next step and make it more polished and professional. They're your guys. They can help you out. And then if you don't have, you know, all the money up front, they're willing to start right away and kind of work as you go.
This guy said, "Fuck the ad."
So they'll, you know, they'll help you out with like working on your dream and making it come true, and also be reasonable about like how they're gonna go about it, because it does take, you know, hundreds and hundreds of hours to make an album in terms of polishing and correcting. All right.
Yeah. Good job, bro. Shout out Tonx Bros. We had like a little bit like a ad written out there, and L-Dog just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just let you guys know it's really good. I'm not gonna do this fucking pre-written shit. I'm gonna give you guys it from the heart."
I don't know.
I love it though, cause you know you gotta show love for the bros.
All right.
What else we got here for our topics? What's something you couldn't forgive a friend for?
Something you couldn't forgive a friend. Um, I can pretty much forgive anyone, but maybe in terms of like continuing on, like once like trust is trust, like once trust is like broken like
Yeah.
that, like it's one thing if like let's say you lied to me or something and the trust was like shaken, whatever. That's not like breaking the trust or ruining a friendship. That's just like a riff and that's just life, right? Like people get into arguments, whatever. But in terms of like I don't know. It would have to be something crazy. Like if
So you couldn't even
if
think of
I had
anything.
if I had a girlfriend and then a best friend of mine got with her and then didn't tell me, and then I found out later. Like yeah, that would be pretty crazy. Like
But would you be mad at
eventually,
your boy? Would you be mad at the shorty though?
I would say. I mean, I'm sure you'd be mad at both, right?
Both, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. So your answer to that would be if your boy
I'd say,
crushed
yeah,
your
like,
shorty
let's say, like,
and never
cheat-
told you that,
yeah.
you never forgive him for that.
Yeah, cheating and then lying, I would say it's like you'd find it in your heart to like not hate the person, but like to be like, okay, yeah, let's go all hang out again. Like, you know, I wouldn't do that.
No, eh?
Yeah. What about you? What's your like deal breaker with
To be honest, like
friend?
I'd say something similar to that. Like back in the day, like when I was younger, I'd definitely say, my deal breaker would be like if like someone like did anything behind my back. Doesn't have to do with the shorty, like anything. If you stole something and like, or somebody stole something from me and like you knew that person stole something but you didn't tell me, you know what I mean? But I think these days I'd be a lot forgiving about like almost anything now. But I also agree that maybe the trust might be broken. Like I might not like trust you as well, or even if I trust you, I just will trust you for like trust you to like go behind my back and do something, or trust you to you know what I mean, like be a snake in a way. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
I feel like that's probably the thing. But something that I couldn't forgive a friend for, probably like hurting a family member. Like if you like killed my family member or something like that, or like beat up my cousin or some shit. Maybe I could forgive you for beating up my cousin. Maybe like just like killing a family member, I'd probably say.
Okay.
That'd be hard for me to forgive somebody for.
All right, killing a family member.
Or someone that's close to me in
Pretty
general.
reasonable to not forgive someone for it.
Or someone that's close to me in general. Because a family member could be like someone that I've like made my family as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do we think about this game, eh? What do you think about this
Yeah, I
graphics
know.
and
I'm getting
shit?
kind of distracted in the game. Like the animation's amazing.
We're just swinging around here on webs.
Yeah.
And it's like a fucking time. This guy's spinning
Wow.
around doing cartwheels in the air and
It's so
shit.
good. Like it's just like the Spider-Man game I used to play back in the day, but it's like refined.
So you like press circle to dodge shit. And you get like a little like
Ooh, is that Sandman?
a little Spidey. Yeah, I think it
He's
is.
jacked in this. Oh, he's kind of fat.
The Fat Sandman. Oh shit, I'm getting hit. Ugh, hold that.
What do you think about like? There's so many iterations of Spider-Man.
What do you mean by that?
Like
Oh, shit,
you got Peter Parker, and then you got like live action.
I'll
you
be
got,
real,
like,
like,
Tobey
I'm-
Maguire,
Okay, Tobey Maguire.
Tom Holland,
Tom
Andrew
Holland.
Garfield, and then now there's Miles Morales, I like Miles Morales. He's pretty cool.
Black
But, like-
Spider-Man. Black Spider-Man.
Yeah, but then you got like this Spider-Man in this game, and it's just like
So like, you
it's
think
it's not anyone. Like it's just like a completely like
different Spider-Man?
different Spider-Man.
Is it? I don't even know.
I mean, I think they did like.
I'm
Kind
pretty
of
sure he's
model
Peter
it off
Parker.
Tom Holland.
I think he's Peter Parker, isn't he?
I mean, yeah, he's always Peter.
Oh,
Parker.
you mean like the actor?
The acting, but also like the character.
But there's no
backstory. Like, sometimes-
actor in this one though.
sometimes-
It's animated, right? So maybe that's why.
You're still an actor if you're a voice actor.
Yeah, but you don't have to like make the fucking
Yeah.
cartoon
like-
character look like the fucking
Yeah, but also
voice
like
actor.
yeah, but also like the background's different. Like in Tobey Maguire's one, like he's in like university, college, because that's usually like what Spider-Man is. But some Spider-Mans, like this one, he's like, I think clearly in high school.
Bro, Tobey Maguire once started off with him in high school, bro. I remember this shit. I remember that fight like it was yesterday. And what do you?
Yeah, the high school.
Yeah, they started off in high school. We just grew up with Spider-Man, so that's why he ended up going to college. Like, was that Spider-Man 3? No, Spider-Man 3, they have jobs.
Yeah.
I don't even remember them going to college.
They're
Did
just
they go
straight
to
up
college?
like 30 years old after like 2 years of.
Do they even go to college? I remember they graduate.
Spider-Man goes to college. He fights Dr. Octopus. He's like his mentor, his like university professor.
Dr. Aqua's his mentor at university.
Yeah.
So in Spider-Man 1, did they graduate? And maybe Spider-Man 2, because Spider-Man 2's Dr. Octopus, isn't it?
Yeah. So Spider-Man 2,
because Spider-Man 1 is just Green Goblin.
Yeah, Spider-Man 1, they do graduate. Like, you remember, like at the end, they're like graduating or
I
whatever.
remember that.
I can't. Yeah. I think they graduate at the very beginning of Spider-Man 1. Anyways, back to the iterations. What do you think?
Iterations?
So you're saying you're cool because like you can change it up. You know, obviously a cartoon's not gonna be the same as like a live action.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about like them like turning all these like Disney characters and shit and like superheroes black. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm black and all, like you know what I'm saying, but like it just feels fucking diffy because like I grew up with the fucking character like being different, and now they're just trying to like change the whole entire like narrative and even the storyline these days. Or like why is Spider-Man from Brooklyn now? Like what the fuck? Actually, no, Spider-Man's always been from Brooklyn, wasn't he?
Spider-Man?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's always been from Brooklyn. But you know what I'm saying? Or am I just like...
Yeah, but I like Miles Morales. But here's the thing, Miles.
I haven't even watched the real movie yet.
They didn't make Peter Parker black. They're just like Miles Morales is a black Spider-Man. Like he's Spider-Man, but he's not Peter Parker.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
rate that. Yeah, I rate that. But
Like,
I'm saying like
there's,
in general though, like
yeah,
you know?
there's like you watched Teen Titans when you were a kid.
Yeah.
In the live action Teen Titans, I think it's just called Titans.
Yeah.
They made Starfire black.
I don't think I've seen that yet.
So she's Starfire, but like you never seen like a black iteration of Starfire.
No.
And it's just kind of like actually the actress is pretty good, but for me I'm just like, so she's supposed to be Starfire like the whole time I'm watching. And yeah, so for me that was like, it was kind of oppa. Like the show's actually decent. Like I watched like clips of it, and like the acting's pretty good. And the action's pretty cool too.
I gotta watch that. It's called just Titans.
Yeah, it's just called Titans.
Yo, I was also saying like, what's a good Christmas movie that you like to watch besides Home Alone?
Oh man, I was gonna say Home Alone. Christmas movie, man. Is it Meet the Griswolds or something?
Meet the Griswolds.
Yeah, when they're in that house.
Not sure off the top of my head.
You know the one where they like, there's like a methane leak in the sewage, and then so this guy goes out for a cigarette, and then he just fucking explodes.
Is it a good one? I want to watch a Christmas movie.
It's an old ass like '90s movie. It's
the
so
'90s
good.
one. Eh?
Yeah.
I love the. I was gonna say I love the '90s one. Mine's probably the Grinch, like the original Grinch. Like with Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro. I haven't seen that one in a while.
I fucking love that movie, bro. I love that movie so much.
Jim Carrey goes pretty hard as the Grinch.
We should watch a Christmas movie.
Fuck. Yo, I'm pretty bad at this.
You work tonight, eh? Or no? Oh, you're off today. You're going
I'm
on.
off. I'm going to
What are you guys doing today?
Oh yeah, so today we're doing a staff trip. It's pretty fun. Like, it feels like I'm in like school again, where we're all just kind of
on
like
a field
the classes
trip,
all
eh?
went on a field trip. Yeah, but we're all just going to drink and bowl and stuff. So like it's kind of like team building / all the other departments get to do it because it's so dead that they're just like they get to like you know just plan a trip where everyone just kind of goes out. So they're doing it like half.
I don't get why we don't get that in the kitchen. Like fuck.
Yeah, but we just kept harassing our managers until they're just like, all right, we're doing a field trip.
Harassing, eh? Just be like, yeah, what's popping?
Yeah,
like,
we're
what are you
relentless.
dealing with tonight? Me and you gotta do something soon.
Yeah, we told them all like every day. We're just like, why aren't you guys doing this? Like everyone's they're going. What about us? Like like that girlfriend who like, where like she wants like her boyfriend to like put a ring on her, and she like, you know, won't leave him alone about it, and he's like, all right. That's like,
It's like, what? We got married for love.
yeah, that's what we did. We were just like, hey, boss, drink, let's drink. And then they're like, you know what? Let's do a like fun little field
No,
trip.
Spider-Man's getting fucked up.
Yeah. The Sandman, I didn't know he could make clones of himself. That's pretty cool how they
Black
did
Spider-Man.
Nice.
It's funny because his suit's black too.
that. Yeah, he's also like way stronger. He has
He
like,
is?
Yeah, because he's got like electric abilities.
That's fire.
He's got like shockwaves and shit.
Yo, we should watch the Miles Morales. I haven't watched it yet, I don't think.
You haven't watched Into the Spider-Verse?
Nah.
Oh, man, bro. Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse, which is the second one, they're like some of my favorite movies ever, bro. I waited years for
Across
the Spider-Verse, man, and they didn't let me down. It's like epic.
Fun fact, like Post Malone and Sway Lee made like a Spider-Man song for Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
And I remixed it, and it was like one of my first songs that like hit more than 1,000 views. I just like remixed the Spider-Man song, and
which one?
my buddy
was it?
Ace of Keys, he made the cover art, which was still dope.
Was it the
on
Sunflower
SoundCloud.
song?
Yeah, I remixed it.
Oh, nice. I haven't heard that one yet of yours.
I'll show it to you. It's not that great.
Yeah, I love Sunflower. It's like the first song on my like main playlist.
I made it so different. I was like, we live on the concrete where the summertime's
What
cold.
the heck is R1? Why can't I shoot?
Bro, this guy blasted a hole in his chest, fam.
How is Webb's gonna?
Are you
stop-
Black Spider-Man right now, or the other guy?
Yeah, I'm Miles.
That's gangster. Press triangle, fam. Triangle that shit. Bop. Yo, you gotta press square or some shit. Blast the man
Bro,
with the
you're
fucking
gonna have to
thing.
deal with this. Oh, it's fun, but like I can't. I'm trying to like.
If you get
talk-
hit, like
Look,
where you knock out again, that's where we pass it. Like,
there's a learning curve in this.
it's a cinematic game, bro. What are you talking about? It's really an interactive movie. I low-key love games like that. What do you think about that? You like games that are like this, or do you like games where it's like you have to like grind it out and like try and figure everything out on your own?
I like the grind out games.
Really? Give me an example.
Well, let's say like in old school games, like they didn't have tutorials or anything. Like Mega Man, you're just in the game, and you don't know what to do. But the game is so like simple and self-explanatory. You're like, okay, you can run. Okay, you can jump. Oh shit, people kill you. Oh shit, you can die if you fall off. And then it's pretty much the same thing. And then like all the little other extra stuff that you kind of learn on the way, it kind of happens over time. So it was just like a well-built game. Whereas like this one, like it's just like press triangle, and then you go through like all this animation. But all you did was press triangle. You didn't really have the skill to like go and do it. The thing just told you to press triangle and you did it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you kind of just like follow along with the screen type vibes, right?
Yeah. Not that there's anything wrong with it, because honestly this game is still pretty hard.
Boom!
Oh yeah, he's doing it.
Hold that.
Nice.
Hold that. I feel like for me, it's Mario would be one that I was fucking confused as fuck as a kid. Like, I remember like having Mario, the Super Mario Brothers. I remember having Mario like on my like, I think it was a laptop or some type of computer, and I could never get past the second level, like ever. Then my mom would come on and just like destroy Mario for like hours, and like we're just watching her play, getting through like all these levels and shit, doing cheat codes and shit. It was fucked. So yo, bro, are you pickle juice inside insert guy or pickle juice outside of insert guy?
Pickle juice in the insert. You?
Really? So you want to like put your fingers in fucking pickle juice every time you go to grab some?
Yeah, because the pickles got to be fresh when you pull them out. They gotta look like they just came out of the jar.
Fuck.
I believe in dumping the pickle juice. Like you gotta dump it at the end of the night.
And like what? Change it to like different water or something?
Yeah, either change the water or just get rid of the old pickles. Like, just get fresh stuff every time. Like if you gotta change it every day, change it every day. If you gotta change it every 2 days, every 2 days. Depends how busy the restaurant is. What about you? You can also just flip it. Like you can do like just pickle juice at the bottom.
See, that's what I was gonna say. I usually do like, I'll go half. Like I'll put a little bit of pickle juice at the bottom, so that way, like there's still liquid, so they don't go all like wrinkly or whatever the fuck you want to call it. But then I also like don't just put all pickle. Like, you know what I mean? Like not just like I don't want to put my hand in pickle juice, bro. It's fucking the worst feeling ever. I swear.
Really? Why?
Yeah, it's just gross.
It's just salt.
And then
Salt's good for you.
I think about like how many other people's hands have been in the juice, and then like.
Yeah, I think
And then
that
someone's
too,
gonna
though,
and then someone's gonna fucking eat it, and it's just like, ugh. Like my buddy makes pickle soup with the pickle juice, and I'm just like, what the fuck, like, bro,
Ew.
that's disgusting. But then it tastes so good, and I'm like, oh, like, why is this good?
Ew.
And I'm just thinking, like, yo, how many people's hands am I eating right now? Am I just eating pure dirt?
Yeah,
like,
I'd say and just change it every day. Fuck that.
Yo, Spider-Man is fucking poning right now. Ugh.
Poning? I haven't heard poning since I was a poner.
A poner? Are you a
I
poner?
don't know. I was like 12 years old when I used to say poning.
I thought of Halo. When I used to play Halo with my boy Roman, he'd always be like, "Yo, I just pwned you." Yo, I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing, low key.
Were you
I got fucked up.
like when like in school or whatever, or you're hanging out with your friends, and then something would happen, and then you're just like, "Wow, epic fail."
Epic fail. I don't know if we said fail. Fucked it. My buddy would always go, "You fucked it."
Fucked it.
Yeah, I'd be like, "You fucked it, bud." Or like we'll be in the middle of a game, and then I'll take a reckless shot, and I'll miss, and he'll just be like, "Bro, you fucked it." Like, what the fuck?
My chef said that to me once. I was a dishwasher, and I wanted these dry ribs, right? And I thought like maybe I could bread them, but I didn't know how to bread things yet. So like I literally just put like flour, like I just put them in like flour, and then instead of like kind of dusting the things off and like doing a light breading, I just kind of like dumped the whole bowl in with like all the bread, like the flour. Basically, I just dumped flour in the fucking fryer. And you know what happens,
Like, wait,
And
did
this was, like, a
you
clean
put
fryer.
the thing in the thing, or just put straight flour in the
I was
fryer?
just like, like I didn't like dust things off, or because I didn't know how. No one taught me. I wasn't a cook. But they're just like, Luis, like you need to learn, so just like do it yourself. I'm like, okay. So I had no idea how to do anything.
So what'd you do?
Anyways,
You just like put the fucking
I just grabbed a handful of everything. I thought like the flour would just kind of like disappear, right? But as you know, it just kind of ruins the fucking oil, and then it goes to the bottom, and then that just makes the cleaning process harder.
Way worse.
So I remember you had this like clear, like beautiful like fry oil. I used the clean fryer. I didn't know there was a dirty fryer and a clean fryer. Like there was, and then
you use the gluten-free fryer.
And then I'm like, I pull the stuff out. It's not even like breaded properly, and then all the oil in the oil's just like mud, right? It's just like mud, and then I'm like, hey, so like, how do I like get the flour out? And he's just like, you fucked it. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, you fucked it. I'm like, what do I do? He's like, you have to change the whole oil out. It takes like a whole like drum and a half to change the oil. I'm like, fuck. Like, I'm so sorry. He's like, yeah, it's all right. So he didn't even give a shit because he knows I was a idiot. Like,
Where was this?
This was the Beaver and Bulldog, and this was my chef Matt. I didn't cook under him very much. I was a dishwasher.
Fueled by Rockstar.
That was like my first, not my first, but like my first real job that I held down for years, where I learned a lot, and I also discovered like cooking and stuff. And there I discovered that's when I started barbacking. So I wanted to bartend and serve.
So what is it like being a barback? I was supposed to be a barback this summer, but I didn't end up getting a chance to. So what is it like?
Easy, bro.
What do you do?
It's literally the easiest job ever. You're just bussing tables. You're just like going around, basically like what I think like what hosts do, right? Like they just kind of organize. They just clean up, and they help the servers and the bartenders do their job. So barback, a lot of it's like keg changing. So like you're working with like a lot of girls, and they're super busy. And the volume is so high that they don't have time to like stop and run downstairs, grab a keg, like a big keg, not even like the little ones that we have at work here at Emerald, right? Like a big, like a normal keg. And you got like,
ones.
and you got like, let's say
Little baby keg.
15 kegs on tap.
Yeah.
And you have to rotate them. You have to, you know, like.
So basically, like restock kegs, grab more bottles.
Just restock beer nonstop.
Bring the dishes down.
Yeah. And then
maybe cut some garnishes.
Yeah. Cut limes and lemons. That was probably the most fun. Like cutting limes and lemons is like my favorite thing to do.
Why?
How do you say it's satisfying? Like it's
really?
Yeah.
Like there's this girl I used to hit on at my last job in the summertime, and like I'd always be trying to like just swerve on her, and she'd always get me to cut her limes. And like low key, I cook all the time, so I feel like it was easy for me. But like I'd hate it. I'd be like, yo, like I have cuts in my fingers. The limes are going in on my fucking fingers. I want to finish doing this, and like it's just so repetitive. I'm like, what the fuck?
I think you have to love alcohol though, and like when you're cutting limes, like you think about like, you know, like.
Oh my god, this is going in a martini.
You're cutting lemons. You're just like Like,
a martini gets an olive, doesn't it?
Oh what?
Martini.
Martini?
Doesn't it get an olive?
Yeah, martini just gets olives.
Yeah.
Martinis.
Do you drink martinis?
Yeah.
Like how often? I've never seen anyone drink a martini.
Not often at all, but I do love martinis. I don't know why I don't drink martinis, to be honest.
We gotta have martinis, bro.
Yeah, I'm down. You wanna have some? You wanna do martinis next week, or just film us during the week doing martinis?
Or you wanna do martinis with our guest?
You know, I'm gonna have some martinis tonight at the.
Tonight? Yeah, why not?
At the staff thing.
Be martini guy.
Yeah, I like dirty martinis. You know what's in a dirty martini?
There's a girl I remember I used to talk to. Her last name was Martini. I just took that in.
Her last name is Martini?
Yeah. I wonder if she drinks martinis.
She probably does. There's no way. There's no way someone with the last name Martini is like, ugh, don't say that word. It's like, that's your name.
I love martinis. Shout out to... I forgot her first name.
This guy's trying to eat.
Shout out to that shorty whose last name is Martini. What makes you happiest?
What makes me happiest?
Yeah.
Having a stress-free life.
Stress-free life. What would that? How would you picture that?
I think like there's a lot of times where life happens and you're gonna be stressed no matter what. So like let's say this whole summer I was completely stressed out because of all the work, and really it was just trying to balance like
shout out Rockstar,
socializing, and getting sleep and showing up to work like 100%, which you never really do when you're not getting enough sleep and all that. Yeah, I wish these Rockstars came through in the summer. We had no energy drinks. I don't know why we don't have just like a lineup of energy drinks. I've never worked at a
even Red Bulls.
I've never worked at like a bar or a restaurant where they just don't have like a ton of like energy drinks. Like at the B&B, we were just like Red Bulls, like nonstop. Like everyone had a Red Bull every day.
I can't cap. When I used to work at Sunshine, we used to drink Rockstars all the time. Rockstars and Monsters all the time.
Yeah, Rockstars are dope. Okay, what would you say is your top 5 energy drinks?
Top 5 energy drinks.
Yeah.
Purple Rockstar, White Monster, Red Bull Watermelon. I got 3. What was that other drink we used to drink a lot? I forgot what it's called right now. There's another one we used to always drink. Maybe just regular Monster.
Nice. All right, 4.
And then the last one. I can't remember what it's called right now. It's killing me. They used to have all the little like these little things for popper tubes. Probably Purple Monster.
Purple Monster?
Yeah.
Nice. I would say my top 5, it's between either Rockstar or Red Bull. They're both pretty good. I'll give it to Red Bull just because, like, I remember, like, having Red Bull at work and it came through, like, you know, a couple years ago back in the day. But high school, like, Rockstar was my thing, like, but the can is, like, pretty big. Like, it's a tall boy can, whereas the Red Bull one is, like, small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't cap. Like, when I was younger, I didn't really fuck with Red Bull that much until, like, I spent the summer in Muskoka, and there is these, like, people used to come by with these, like, backpacks full of Red Bull, and they would just like juice everybody up.
Yeah, I remember I went to Muskoka one time and
And
they
that
were
happened?
just giving away
Red
Red
Bulls?
Bulls.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell? Like Red Bull's like $5. They're like, no, it's free.
Yeah. And
They're
like,
you
bro,
guys pay for Red Bull? I'm like, what?
bro, I remember there'd be days I'd actually be having like a fucking bad day. Like I'd be up till like what 4 or 5 a.m. then go to work at like 8 a.m. So I'm like just dead tired, middle of a shift, crushing a fryer, and then someone would just come up to me and be like, "Yo, you want a Red Bull?" I'm like, "I sure." And like I remember when I was a kid, they used to have those Red Bull gives you wings commercials, and I legit felt like that shit gave me wings. I was like, "Oh fuck, like I'm awake now. I'm good. Like we can get through this shift now."
Yeah.
And then the crash was a little hectic, but
I try not to
When is it
do
not?
energy drinks too much.
really,
I think they come in clutch, but if you're getting caffeine all day, every day, like you're gonna need like two Rockstars just to get through the day on a regular basis. You know. I feel like they're good. They're good to like using as like a not like last resort, but like a emergency situation. You're like, all right, I need like a boost right now, so like you basically kind of have like a tea break off the energy drinks, just so when you need an energy drink, it'll hit you really hard. You know what I'm saying?
I bet you would be using lots of fucking energy when we hit the hill, bro. We gotta start hitting the hill, bro. Did you go the other day with Betty?
I just dropped them off. I did finally get my pass.
You got it, eh? So you got a season's pass?
So basically, I didn't even get it. I just got the application done.
Okay.
We're basically like we get we work for CRMR, and shout out to CRMR for giving us a little discount on the
So
season
many
pass.
great perks. You should definitely come work for
Yeah.
CMR.
So basically,
Check out CMR Careers on Instagram if you guys are interested.
Yeah, there's Emerald Lake, there's Buffalo Mountain Lodge. You can also apply to, I believe, the Post Hotel. The Post Hotel would be a really great opportunity to learn. But like, I'd be pretty scared to work at the Post Hotel. Not gonna lie.
We're gonna wrap it up after this though, eh? Because we're hitting around 40 minutes or something.
All right, cool. Yeah, what time is it?
We're at 43 right now.
1:09. Yeah, I gotta get ready for this staff thing. Cool, man. What do you say? Anything you want to wrap it up with?
What makes me happiest? What makes me happiest is knowing that the people I care for are okay. So that could be like even like you, like if you're like having like a bad day, if I can like help with that in any way, that makes me happy. Yeah.
Nice. So caring for others.
Caring for others. Well, caring for my people. All right, so I guess that's a wrap. Shack in the Woods, episode 6. Next week we're gonna have a guest, hopefully, Sebastian. He works at a restaurant at a Fairmont in Banff. They just got recognized by Open Table as one of the top 100 restaurants in Canada. So that should be a great one. Shout out to Seb. Thank you everyone for listening. If you're listening to this on Kick, please follow us on Kick. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Throw us some comments and some subjects that you'd like us to cover. If you're follow us on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify, anywhere else you listen to streaming the podcast. Thank you everyone for listening. Shout out to Perry and Chris, the boys. I know I don't shout you guys out as much, but here you go. I shouted you out. Gang shit. You already know.
Hey, all right. Peace.